Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. It's a hot topic in Amory. What will the future hold for Gilmore Memorial Hospital? The hospital is set to be sold next month. North Mississippi Health Services is the only company to place a bid. Our Quentin Smith has been following this story. And Quentin, how did we reach this point?
Well, Scott, Cure Health currently owns Gilmore, but right now the company is facing major financial issues. Cure Health has initially agreed to sell the hospital to North Mississippi Health Services in Tupelo. Now, while nothing is finalized as of yet, some residents say they would like to see the hospital stay locally owned and operated. For the past several decades, Gilmore Memorial Hospital has been a staple in the Amory community. Just ask District 7 Senator Hob Bryan, who's a lifelong resident.
It means everything to Amory to continue to have the medical community that we have.
Bryan says he believes the hospital should stay under local control.
My concern is that if the hospital in Amory is owned by the Tupelo Hospital, over the years, services will migrate from Amory to Tupelo and we'll be on a downward spiral.
Cure Health currently owns the hospital, but financial problems are now forcing them to sell. North Mississippi Health Services has placed a $15 million bid to buy Gilmore. However, some residents have concerns with this proposal.
The neonatal intensive care unit is mighty important because there's a neonatal intensive care unit in Tupelo. So we would be relying on a hospital which had its own NICU to maintain our NICU 25 miles away. I'm concerned about the long-term ramifications of that.
So far, North Mississippi Health Services is the only corporation to show interest in buying the hospital. However, Bryan says another bidder could potentially be added to the mix.
One possibility is for a group of individuals in Amory with the support of the community to form a nonprofit corporation, to have that corporation purchase the hospital out of the bankruptcy court.
We reached out to North Mississippi Health Services about this proposed sale. They released this statement to us. It reads, in part, "We have an appreciation for the excellent medical staff and team at Gilmore Memorial Hospital and respect the significant community need they meet as the local healthcare provider. Therefore, we hope for success through the bankruptcy process and look forward to teaming up with Gilmore to bring long-term stability to healthcare in Monroe County and surrounding areas." All potential bidders must submit their bids to bankruptcy court by November 12th. If no other bids are placed, then the hospital will be sold to North Mississippi Health Services by default. Gilmore is set to be auctioned off on November 15th.